In Other Voice, which I belong to, it's a lot of times we meet just as a support group, and especially during very hard times, we meet just to talk about what we've been going through. So we support one another, and that's why the group is very important to us. Even when there are times when we really can't do anything, we try, but we don't concretely, maybe we're not doing anything, but we just need one another not to feel alone. Other Voice has, maybe it's not a surprise, educators, psychologists, social workers. So we are good at supporting one another. But I can tell you, but it is hard. And you know, sometimes also what I do is also a few years ago, I don't play it anymore, I used to play Farmville. And one of the reasons I played Farmville was because I had Palestinians who would ask to be my neighbor on Farmville. So I had a lot of Palestinian neighbors. We were building our farms. And one time I'm on Farmville, and a chat pops up in Facebook from somebody in Gaza, and he starts asking for my help, and I'm answering him something. And then a friend of mine from Ramallah pops up on Facebook, and he starts asking me for help. So I have two chats where I'm trying to think of how can I help this friend and that friend. And then a third person comes on from Gaza and asks me for something. I'm ashamed. I got up from my computer, I walked out to my garden and started pulling weeds. I couldn't take it. I just felt, I'm only one person. I can't, how can I help this one and this one and this one? And I knew that they were asking me, and it was hard for them to ask me, but I knew that they desperately needed help. And I said, okay, I have the luxury of getting up from my computer, and I have a garden, and I can walk out to my garden, and I can pull weeds. And hope, you know, and kind of hoping that maybe some of them would like, okay, she's not answering, or she's offline, you know, she went offline. And then after about 15 minutes, I said, okay, go back, and I went back and, you know, gave some answers. So timeouts, but my timeouts have gotten, my friends in Other Voice laugh at me. They said, you said you were taking a timeout at 8 o'clock when you left the meeting, and then I saw at 10 you had already posted. I said, well, I had 2 hours timeout, you know, so they get smaller.